Good evening, hello, hello, hello. How you all doing? I do hope you're well. I'm Loxley, Satyr of Strategy, the Capering Card Shark, the board game goat. You know what? It's November. We're having a nice chill start to November. We're back with Pokemon. Took a week off for another 8-bit game about summoning monsters, but just for Halloween, a little bit of a Halloween treat. And now we are gonna go back to Pokemon, the trading card game. What was that voice? I just don't know. Good lord. Whew. God, I've not slept well the last few nights. But you know what? We don't need to be like super high energy. We don't need to be super like switched on. Yeah. Oh no, I need to be focused. Because we're not fighting Melania. No, that's next week. Oh, that's going to be a weird one. I'm not going to have played Elden Ring for the better part of 2 weeks at that point, and that is a concern. Anyway, let's not dwell on my future failings. Let's start on my immediate failings. And I've kind of been thinking, because we have, if we go, you know what, I'm going to go here anyway. I'm planning to do the Psychic Club. Oh, hello. Is that the player character from Blue and Red? I swear. Okay. The existentially confusing elements aside, I've been looking at the cards that we have. So one of the key things with Psychics is that Psychics are mostly weak to Psychic. This game actually came out before Dark-type was created, and as a result, that Psychics didn't really have a very good weakness. So as a result, they have just a weakness to themselves. Now, there are some that don't have that, for example, the Ghosts. However, Ghastly has Sleeping Gas and Destiny Bond, which is a terrible card, just objectively. It has no offense. The other Ghastly has Lick for 10, which would be 2 in the Psychic, which would be 20 in the Psychic Gym, which is okay at best. Haunter has Transparency, which does have a good amount of defense, but it also just has Nightmare, which again is just 10. Hypnosis and Dream Eater. This just super powerful, but will not work about half the time, because sometimes the defending Pokemon will not be asleep. You've got to set this up over 2 turns, which is just kind of rubbish. Bennett has started collecting Pokemon cards. Who? Sorry. Hey, SJ, how you doing? I don't know who Bennett is. I don't know if that is your kid. Oh, cool. To be fair, my kid has also started collecting Pokemon cards, though, because he is only 4, he's basically just like making the game up as he goes. But it's still very cute. He likes the art. So how's that manifested? Are you just having to shell out lots of stuff? Are you learning the game yourself? Much more about the characters? Yeah, that makes that. I think that's often the case. To be fair, I was far more into the characters when I was younger and playing, having card games, having the cards. I think they just, they look nice. They're a nice part of the thing. Anyway, so there's a slight issue we have within the Psychic type for fighting the Psychic Gym. However, if we go here, I've been having a look, because Clefairy has a resistance to Psychic, as does Jigglypuff, as does Meowth, as does Persian, as does Unless it's a bird, it has a resistance to Psychic. Now, I'll be honest, I feel that's probably a good strategy, because it doesn't matter if I'm not doing double damage. If they're doing half damage, or in fact, technically speaking, I believe weakness is even more horrendous in this game, because its resistance actually just flat reduces the amount of damage by 30. So if they throw out anything that's like any basic Pokemon, they're not going to be able to do damage. You bought the starter pack and walked them through the game. It was fun. You'd like to play it more? Oh, that's really sweet. I hope that goes well. Like, if it's something he is interested in, I can actually also recommend the Path to the Peak, which was the YouTube series they recently put out. Quite enjoyed that. I thought that was a lot of fun. So yeah, we're going to go into modify my deck. We're going to pull out all the fighting because we were mostly using these for the electric gym. Yes. Yeah, it's super short. It's only a few episodes, but it's just like, it's a nice thing. Like, hey, it's showing kids how these things can work. We're going to take all the fighting energy out. I'm probably going to put mostly psychic in. That being said, having a bunch of double colorless energy is a definite plan. Let's put in 4 Rattata, 4 Raticate, because Raticate is pretty good. Like, Bite and Super Fang is just useful. We'll put in Cat Punch. Does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon chosen at random. Doesn't apply. Ugh, okay. Meowth, no. Is this Meowth better? Payday. Ooh, okay, so that's quite good for drawing cards. I like that, actually. Scratch and Pout. Okay, Persian, great. This Meowth, pretty good. Kangaskhan, Scrunch. Prevent all damage. Ugh, okay, I really hate that. Chansey does 80 damage to itself? Why would I want that? Not going to do that. Kangaskhan, fetch, draw a card, and just Comet Punch. But also that's a real risk-reward strategy. Tauros. Oh, okay. Stomp and Rampage. These are pretty good. Okay, we'll throw in the Tauros. Just because, why wouldn't you? Porygon. No, Porygon's weird. I don't know why Porygon is here. Your thick skin can't become asleep, confused, paralyzed, or poisoned. I find it very interesting that Snorlax cannot become asleep. That is fascinating to me, but I might put it in just for the hell of it. And you know what? We'll throw in some Dratini, a Dragonair, a Dragonite, just so we've got like one. He sleeps on his own time. Fair. So that is 22 Pokemon. And now we basically fill the rest of this deck with energy. Actually, that feels like it's not enough. I'm going to rejig this. Maybe 2 Rattata. 2 Meowth. Keep the Tauros. Keep the 2 Dragonite. Keep the Snorlax. Throw a few more Psychic Energy in. Anything else? Professor Oak. Oh, I don't want to discard my hands. Mysterious Fossil's fine. Energy Search is good. Energy Removal is good. Switch is fine. Pokemon, I don't need any of that. Computer Search could be useful in this instance, actually. Plus Power, I don't use that often. Gust of Wind is good to have. Potion's good to have. This is actually not that good, is it? Discard an energy card in order to... yeah, fuck Super Potions. Throw in another Revive, though. Why not? And I will take another... I'll take a couple of Computer Searches. Yeah, you know what? I think that is pretty alright. We're going to save that. We're going to see how this does against the Psychic. Also, we're now going to work out why the hell the protagonist from Pokemon Red and Blue is here. Hello. Lad. What? You also want the legendary Pokemon cards? I want them too, but I'm still not quite good enough. Okay, that was less existentially problematic than I thought it was. It's just a reused sprite. Fair enough. Hi, I'm Robert. I'm a member of the Psychic Club. My Ghost deck is really strong. It doesn't have any weaknesses. And it's difficult for opponents' attacks to cause damage. Would you like to duel me? Yeah, right. A single match with 4 prizes. Come on, my precious ghosts. Let's make his Pokemon disappear. I don't know why I'm using this accent for this guy. He does look like he'd speak with that accent, to be fair. Oh, I don't have any basic Pokemon. Do you know what? That's actually okay. This is kind of what we do, because we just keep shuffling until we have a basic Pokemon in hand. Okay. You know what? Starting with Snorlax, that's not bad. 90 HP to start with. What have I got in terms of... I'll take me a few turns to get you running, but you know what? You're a nice little wall. We are definitely going to try that. Don't have anything else. Also, we've got potions, so you can just keep going for a while. It's heads! I play first. I drew energy search. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hang on. I'm just going to play this. Does this count as... It does! Ah, amazing! Oh, it's a basic energy card. Sorry, that's fine, fine. It's finally getting to be thick, cozy sock weather, and you're so happy? Nice. I'm glad. I hope that's... Oh, I don't need to select that power to use it. That's fine. I'm glad. I don't know... I must admit, I don't know whereabouts you live, and... I kind of like, I don't know, I'm very much autumnal in my preferences. I like autumn, but I think I'm developing more of a thing for summer. I think I like warm weather. I like the opportunity to be just stripped down and just be like, sleeveless tops. Get the guns out. So you're doing a ghost deck. I've been scheduled for termination. A T101 is after me. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up. Should I come with you if I want to live, Wolf Warrior? Okay, so you're just hitting punches. You like everything that isn't summer. That is fair. I mean, you know, it's not for everyone. Okay, so I have everything I need to get this Snorlax running, and once I do, this Body Slam is gonna be pretty good. I just need to get there first. I do have potions. 2 potions, in fact. This is a good starting hand. I can keep this going for a while. Psychic energy to Zubat. Ditto's Pound. Energy removal. I don't need that right now, because honestly, I don't care about too much that's attacking me. Still can't... Well, next turn. Next turn I can attack. I really hope that I draw another basic Pokemon, because this feels like I'm taking a lot of time to get going. Okay. Energy search. Okay, that's fine. I don't need any more energy, because I now have enough in Snorlax. We're going to quickly potion the Snorlax. And then we're going to attack with Body Slam. Are you paralyzed? You are! Wonderful! You can't attack me next turn. Sweet. So you now go down in 2. Oh, you go down in 3 because you have potions in hand as well. You have a Grass Energy. You use Professor Oak, discarding your cards, drawing 7. Okay, okay. So you're going to go through quite quick. I can't deny I would kind of like some card draw right now. You're placing Meowth on the bench. That is okay. You just rewatched the first Terminator film, so you're feeling nostalgic? Nice. That's a good film. I do have a soft spot for Terminator 2, I must admit. It's a very classic make the bad guy a good guy in the sequel. I'm doing very well, thank you. There's a Rattata. That's what we want. And we also want to just stick a Psychic Energy on there. Hey, Kale, how you doing? Hope you're well. How's everything going, buddy? Hey, Blue, how you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Just enjoying a bit of Pokemon. Trying not to think too much about the fact that I was wrong on Tuesday. And I won't actually be playing Elden Ring this Saturday because I am performing at a podcasting festival. And as such, it will be about 2 weeks when it will have been about 2 weeks by the time I finally get back to friggin' playing Elden Ring. I'm going straight into Melania, so That's gonna go well, I feel. You may forgive me if I'm not entirely optimistic. Let's just stick this on you. Attack with Body Slam. Take out you. Nice, you're paralyzed. That doesn't mean anything in this instance. 2 weeks before fighting Malika again. Exactly. I'm just like... Well, you know what? I can't get worse. Probably. Okay, a level 10 Zubat. You use Recycle. If heads, put a card in your discard pile on top of your deck. Okay, is that just going to be your Ditto again? Ditto? Why? How do I make a King Lear? Budget and a good amount of stage presence. Remove a number of damage counters from Zubat equal to the damage... what? Why? What? I'm confused by that. Okay, double colorless energy. I don't think I want to use that right now. We are just going to attack with Body Slam. Hopefully we paralyze you. With Bob Hoskins. Also fair. The man, the myth, the legend. Rest in peace. Okay, Raticate gets a Psychic Energy. We attack with Body Slam. So this is definitely a slower deck, but it does the job. Like, Snorlax as a front ripped the Ultimate Short King. I know. Dude was such an absolutely amazing actor. I've drawn a potion. Might as well use that, actually. Body Slam. Paralyze it. Damn. Shame. Oh well, it's not like... Unless you have a potion, it will still go down in 2 turns. Used Pokemon Breeder. What does that do? Put a stage 2 evolution... Okay. That's potentially a problem, because if you have a Haunter in your deck... okay, this could go wrong. It's a cool card. Good to know. Put a stage 2 evolution card from your hand in the matching basic Pokemon. You can only play this card when you would be allowed to evolve Pokemon anyway. Yet you've evolved it into a Gengar. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may move 1 damage counter from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another, even if it would knock out the other Pokemon. Okay, that is not anything that I need to worry about, I don't think. And you buggered the... Why? Why would you... What? This game's AI makes no sense. Anyway, this Dratini can come out and also have a double colorless energy. I don't think it's going to be an issue, because I think Snorlax sweep, but also... okay, definitely Snorlax sweep. But also... Yeah, potion, okay, that's not too bad. Potentially controversial opinion, Haunter is much cooler looking than Gengar, and you resent that Gengar's the final evolution. Honestly, yeah, I think that's fair. I think Gengar didn't need legs. Honestly, I think a lot of work has been done to make Gengar better. Like, I think things like, there's like a Gigantamax version of Gengar in one of the recent games. So, like, Gengar goes giant. But I actually think that looks much better compared to Gengar. I see where you're coming from, Kale. I agree with you. What is everyone else's controversial Pokemon hot takes? It would be better if it took the form of your opponent's power as well, of your opponent's Pokemon as well as moves. Is that what this does? This doesn't actually seem to do that. Morph. Remove all damage from counters from Ditto. Oh, okay, but it's from your deck. Interesting. Oh, also Dragonair onto you. The problem is that Haunter is perfect design. I can see that, yeah. Let me just... hang on. Yeah, okay, Hyper Beams needs 20. Needs 4, so another double colorless Psychic. And attack with Body Slam. Are you paralyzed? You are. Wonderful. Oh, you took so long to put all the energy on your Ditto that you could, in fact, not. Snorlax, you sit on you. I mean, that's basically what Snorlax. That's the design of Snorlax. Look, he's cute. He's waving. He's definitely gonna fuck you up. Absolute unit. You wait. Why did you? Am I? Your AI is so weird. Sorry, I just want to observe this. Like, he has a Gengar. Like, it can't do much, but it could at least tank for a bit. Also, like, that Ghastly... No, he switched out for that Ghastly, so there's a reason... So he... Wow, you just got mana screwed. You have no chance here. This was an absolute sweep. You drew horribly. What if there was a Pokemon gym that was not dependent on type, just very big Pokemon? I think that would be, like, I don't know. I genuinely think that would be a fun idea. I think gimmick gyms is a thing that has not been used as much or as frequently as it could be in Pokemon. Like, it's so often based on types. I actually think there's something to that. Particularly because I'm pretty sure there are some items which, like, take your items and moves that take your Pokemon's weight into account. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know there are some where it's like Pokemon that are heavier can do more damage with certain moves. My Pokemon's bigger than yours. I use Punch. Super effective. Just a weirdo obsessed with monster movies who has like a Wailord and a Snorlax. Nice. How could my ghost deck lose? I'll be honest, probably because you didn't play any ghosts. Anyway, Jolteon. Ah, Haunter, there's the boy. There's the worst Pokemon. Jinx, the hate crime Pokemon. Rapidash Ivysaur. I would really like to get... I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I should say it more. I won't lose again. Let's duel again. Never. That was a very long-winded duel. I see you still can't defeat Murray. He's very skilled, but don't give up. I'm pulling for you. If you defeat Murray, I'll give you something very valuable. I mean, that's fair. In the final deck, Rapidash is definitely a Pokemon I will have, but right now I'm kind of playing the optimal, and so my deck currently is a bunch of normal Pokemon, largely because they all have resistance to Psychic, and this is the Psychic Gym, so why would I not game that fact? Like, Rapidash is very good, and I will be using it again, but also... The legendary Pokemon cards are the ultimate cards. Everyone wants to inherit the legendary cards. That's why we play against so many different people. I just lost a duel, so I can't play right now. Don't stop me. Why are you talking to this plant? I dropped all my cards. So I'm putting them in order here. See, in the regular Pokemon game, there'd be an item here. Oh well. Stacking his deck, pretty much. I'm assuming I can't just fight you straight away, right? Hi, I'm Murray, Master of the Psychic Club. You're the one who's visiting the clubs to win the medals. How do I know this? Because I've walked in here and talked to you. Why would anybody else do that? Because I'm psychic. Okay, let me test my new card strategy. Against your deck. Are you ready? Yes. When you duel me, it's for 6 prizes. Shall we start? Oh, okay, I can skip things. Oh, I've got a couple of Dratinis. Nice. I've got Dratinis and a computer search. Okay, fan of that. We'll throw a second Dratini on there. I'm pretty sure this Dratini can pretty much go. Actually, I can get a Dragonair. I've got computer search. I play second. You've got to... Why? Why? You're the Psychic Gym. Why are you playing... See, at least in regular Pokemon, if the gym has a specific type, you can at least reliably expect that type of Pokemon to be used. Exactly. Psychic Gym, no one's got an Abra. So you can fetch, you just draw a card. Fine. I drew Meowth. Don't need any of this right now. What do I need for my Dratini? Oh, I just need... Okay, fine. You know what else should exist and doesn't? A gym where the leader uses exclusively fossil Pokemon as an elaborate Jurassic Park reference. I would like that. That would be very cool. Honestly, given the most recent Pokemon game, that could have been a perfectly viable gym. The most recent Pokemon game, incidentally, is based on time travel. Spared no expense. They should let you make a Pokemon game. Honestly, Kale, like, I think so much media would be improved by your hand associated with it. Okay, you can't actually attack me yet. Your installations would be so divisive, though. They really would. To be fair, like, I mean, bear in mind, Gail, I watch wrestling with you a lot, and as such, I do know a lot of your inclinations. And, yeah, like, I think you come up with good ideas. I think you come up with things that make sense and are interesting. Versus me, who's just like, I'm currently... My current fantasy booking is, like... How could you do the Count of Monte Cristo, where, like, somebody goes away and comes back however long later and just takes revenge as a completely different character, Guess what I've been reading? Okay, let's do... I don't need these... Yeah, okay. 2 cards. I will take out these energy removals. You're here to disrespect boring conventions without respecting the canon. I get that. Right, Dragonair. Perfect. We're gonna just... Wait, you can... Okay, cool. We can do this. And also hand, Psychic Energy. Put that on there. Attack. What is this? Flip 2 coins. Oh, so this could potentially do 60. Nice. Damn. Good, at least one. That energy removal could potentially have been quite useful, but... Oh, you're just not... Oh god, you're an idiot. Pokemon game, where it becomes increasingly obvious over the course of the game that your parents are retired Team Rocket members. That would be good. I would respect the hell out of it. What does Hyper Beam do? Defending Pokemon has any energy cards attached to it. Oh, that's... Okay, so you get a Psychic Energy, and now we're going to Hyper Beam this Kangaskhan, because this Kangaskhan cannot attack until it has 3 energy. You can shuffle through your deck, you can go through that, that's fine. Whenever an attack, including your own, does 30 or more damage, prevent that damage. Okay, that's fine, I don't need to worry about that. Like, honestly, you cannot attack right now, so... I drew Revive. I've lost nothing. The problem is that Nintendo is just allergic to exploring their IP in meaningful ways. It's true. That being said, by comparison, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I would love more Pokemon games like that. Please, please, please. Damn. That's unfortunate. It gives you a vested interest in disliking the weird new gang of the week. You grew up hearing about the bullshit hubris of Team Rocket, and your parents kept one last jobbing until you were like 8 and threatened to run away if they didn't stop. You want a Zelda game where Ganondorf is in one age is like just a bro? I mean, let's be perfectly honest. They refused to change Link's gender because it would apparently upset the balance of the Triforce. Which, if you think about the word 3, just indicates that Link is canonically non-binary. And there is a lot to indicate that in the canon. Don't get you started on your insane The Legend of Zelda thoughts. Oh god, Kel, I want to now. I now really want to. That's the first prize. It's a potion. We've got a Mr. Mime. Can this... Okay, Abra evolved into Kadabra. We've got one thing. We've actually got a psychic Pokemon on the field. Yeah, can your Mr. Mime actually do anything? Nope. 10 damage, 10 more damage for each damage counter on the defending Pokemon. You know, like, I could potentially just get rid of this now. No, I can't get it right now. Your Psychic Man has a Psychic Pokemon. Coin flip attacks are terrible. I hate them so much. I need to stop them. I would rather have less attack and... Who'd have thought it? Mr. Mime reduces the bench. Okay, good. Fine, fine. Okay, honestly, we're just gonna fuck your deck up, because... Stop building up something else. Hyper Beam. No energy for you. You want to do anything with this Kangaskhan? Oh, I am going to absolutely mill you. Actually, why am I letting him not, Like, in theory, it probably would make more sense to let this Kangaskhan keep fetching, because it's just going to mean he's drawing his cards faster, and he could just get milled. You'd love if Fate 3 when it had more difference between generations, and the hero of the one age might not even be Hylian. Goron Link and his Gerudo girlfriend Zelda. Nice. Link could also be a cat Gordon. It's true. Honestly, that is a missed opportunity, I feel. Like, the fact that there are no cat boys in Legend of Zelda. What the hell? Hyper Beam. You may do nothing. We'll point out this, my Dragonair has not taken any damage so far. Twilight Princess, but instead of turning into a feral wolf, you become a Catboy maid. Choose one of your Pokemon in play, return its basic Pokemon card to your hand. Fair enough. Oh, we've actually got a Kadabra. Super Psy. This is only 20 damage because I am resistant. And also, no more Super Psy for you. But yeah, SJ, who showed you my fanfiction? Oh, might actually have to, Oh, you know what? Actually, Gust of Wind. Fuck you. You bring some Mr. Mime back out. I'm also going to use this potion. Farted away? What? The fuck does that even mean? Gust of Wind. Oh, right. Sorry, I thought we were talking about my, fanfiction joke. It's like, what the fuck is that? What the hell are you talking about? Like, I take your point now. I understand where you're coming from, and it's a very beauty point. I was like, wait, what? Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna attack this thing. I've got a potion. Yeah, just potion that. Attack. Yeah, you know what? Hyper beam. I need to stop. I need to slow you down a bit. You bitch. Oh, you absolute bitch. Fine. Fine. We'll do this we'll do this the long way then. Come on, give me your heads. There we go. Right, you're down. You're down. Overkill, but sure, whatever. Energy. Oh, you're gonna get this yourself now, motherfucker. Why do you have a Snorlax? Snorlax is notably not psychic. Oh god. Kel, I'm going to read that in a second. I want to get my shit together first. You know what? I'm going to risk Slam, because why the fuck not? There's one. Come on, give me two. Yes! Okay, so that's 60. You are going down. In fact, you know what? One, double colorless energy. Yeah, you can use that. Sure. Also, let's do plus power, because now my Hyper Beam will take you out. Okay, so, you think there should be a Legend of Zelda game where it's immediately evident that this is some sort of post some sort of apocalypse. The reason you canonically do not speak is because you grew up among a weird, ambiguously human Hylian population, but it's like the Lost Kids in Ocarina of Time, and you communicate via the use of an instrument, as do all your people. That's actually cool. I like that. That's cool. I think the slight misfortune is that they have just done a post-apocalypse, because that's what Breath of the Wild is. You could do it better? I don't doubt. Big claims. Fair. Okay, get this Rattata out. Stick that Raticate on it. Yep, stick it on the Rattata. Is there anything I can kill quicker in on your side? I can burn the Abra. Actually, honestly, I just kind of want to use Mill. Yeah, the weapons degradation system is not great. Okay, I'm gonna definitely start losing all of my cards in a second. Or all of my, what's the bloody phrase? I'm gonna start, messing up my coin flips in a second. Raticate. Suspicious about this. Take the Taurus out, why not? Grab the Bill. Ooh, Psychic and Potion. Nice. Dragonite Sweep. Who the hell knew? Okay. Could somebody please check if there is a method to get to, in Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color, if there is a way to consistently get heads? Because I think I may have just stumbled across it. Okay, maybe I've not. Maybe I was getting obscenely lucky. Plus power, don't need that. Nice. Huh? I lost? Well, you must be pretty good if you're trying to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards here. Take this psychic medal. Aye. Excellent. Give me things. Laboratory booster pack. Give me a Gengar. Ooh, Mewtwo. Cool. Give me a Gengar. Haunter, Golbat, Slowbro, Magmar, Magnemite, Onix, Doduo, Horsey, Coughing, Slowpoke. I'll think of a new strategy, so come see me again. I'll be waiting. You know what? I will duel this guy. I'm doing this slightly out of order. There are some complicated opinions about the coin flip. Well, you know what? I'm going to try that strategy again. Oh, okay. No. Oh, you don't have any. Okay, I do. You don't. Because I was finding that I was pressing and holding A, and it seemed to be consistently coming up heads. Oh, we got a Snorlax. We like to start with. Snorlax start is good. Okay, what was Kale's other thing? Without getting too deep into it, please, get as deep as you would like. The crux of it is that it's a repeating cycle. Ganon knows that, and you can't win the game, break it. And if you can't win the game, break it. The world is out of balance because in the last cycle, Ganon either destroyed or disrupted the Triforce of Wisdom, effectively ruining everything for everyone, and rules over the Wastelands as the Lord of Dust. He's had a lot of time to get weird and contemplative, and is a weirdly existential as an enemy. That's absolutely metal. That sounds very fun. I would read that story. Bill. Come on, Bill, let's go. Might as well get the energy already. Oh, particularly that was quite low down. Ganon greeting you like an old friend because he's bored of the world being broken, and it might be fun to fight like old times. God, that would be... Yeah, that would be fascinating. Oh, we actually have a Ghastly. Oh, that's what we like to see. Double colourless energy. And now I get to murder your Jigglypuff. These people have been doing this for centuries. It's actively weird they don't have complicated opinions of each other. What on earth was that read? Opinions. Like, no, that's not how that word is pronounced. You know what? I'm inclined to agree, and I'll be honest. That's probably like why there is a lot of Legend of Zelda fanfic. for exactly that reason. Because it is always fascinating when, for people to actually think about it a lot more than the actual creators. But to be fair, this is also why we're releasing free audio dramas, because sometimes what will be cool is not necessarily commercial, or at least as far as the accountants think. Jigglypuff. I'm actually not sure I'll beat everyone in this gym. I don't think it's that interesting. Like, I think I have enough to take out the... need to think about what the hell I want to... Which gym I want to do next, because I still don't have Psychic... Actually, I've got a few Psychic Pokemon now. Yeah, you know what? I've got a few Psychic Pokemon. Oh, also, what's-his-face? Professor Mason. There are so many franchises that should hire you and give you free reign. Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Fallout. I absolutely agree. At the very least, they'd stop getting stuff wrong about the Hegelian dialectic. This is a rant I will never tire of setting off in UKale, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. You think that was on purpose? Fair. But you have gone off on one multiple times about that exact plot point. I recognise it's deliberate, and it's a deliberate factor of the character, but also, it does seem to have been put in directly to... Caesar makes you nuts, but the rating's quite good. That's fair. I'm no ordinary player if I can defeat you. Give me a Haunter. No, I don't... Not a Haunter. I'd give me a... Gengar. Give me a fucking Gengar. Yo, that's all I wanted. Right, cool. We can go and fight... We'll go and murder the fighting gym next, I guess. This is exactly the sort of shit a dude who read one book poorly would internalize as part of his personality. You're trying to think of what IP you would most want to commandeer. I would have thought that you would immediately want to go for Lovecraft. Like, forgive me for making assumptions, but... Are you getting any closer to interrogating the literature? Those were words. Murray of the Psychic Club. I have some important information on his deck. It seems to be a deck that uses Alakazam's damage swap. Didn't notice, mate. It'll be difficult to defeat. Not really sure you're paying that much attention to this. Psychic Pokemon are tricky since their weakness is Psychic Pokemon. Try to defeat him before his Pokemon evolves into Alakazam. Murray's a tough opponent. Here, take this. Cool. That is all fine. Cool. Lovecraft is a cop-out because it's open source. Fair. I get that. That being said, I think there's some really interesting stuff I would love to do some... I've said this before, but I don't think I've said it on stream, but like, I've definitely had thoughts about wanting to do some form of VTuber community theatre type thing, where a bunch of people, like, we just get some out-of-copyright radio drama scripts. You'd love to do shit with Marvel properties. You love the characters in Hellboy, but you'd rather work with Mike Mignola? Not Mike Mignola. This is a different guy. Mike Mignola. SJ writing Batman would be good, I think. Actually, no. I think what I want to see SJ write would be the Question, which I don't know how niche that is, but like, I think like it's same noir kind of aesthetic as Batman, but less rooftop ninja stuff and a lot more existential weirdness. best Batman's been written is Batman Family Adventures, you're not wrong. I was just saying which Grandmaster is the best. I think Steve's the best player. The best player among the Grandmasters is Rod, since he's the leader of the Grandmasters. Also written by an objectivist, which is eh. Oh yeah, absolutely. But like, so steal it and make it better. Oh, I see you play the Pokemon trading card game. I'm not into dueling, I prefer collecting cards. By the way, would you happen to have Parasect? If you do, I was wondering if you might want to give it to me. Sure. You're going to give it to me? I'll put it in my collection. I'm taking good care of all the cards. Okay. Fine. If I were just a few years younger, I'd be dueling with you kids too. Your most controversial opinion is that they should let you write Doctor Who? I mean, we gave that to a Canadian once before, mate. It didn't go well. Huh? Who are you? Who? Me? You don't know who I am. I'm the super musical star, Inakuni. I'll sing the Pokemon rap. You dance. La-di-da-di-da. Hey, move those feet. What? Cards? You want to duel me? Okay, but if I win, you dance. The more I was speaking to that guy, the more he became Danhausen. You had to look that up. Okay, a one-match duel with 6 prizes, whatever that means. Strange life form, Inakuni. Inakuni, ? Deck. Canadian expat Sidney Newman, head of drama group at the BBC and creator of Doctor Who. I mean, fair. I was actually talking about the TV movie with Paul McGann, which was a Canadian a joint venture. But you know what? Fair enough. Didn't know Sidney Newman was Canadian. I withdraw my objections. So this guy is kind of fascinating. Apparently, Inakuni is like a real life person in who was just a musical star in Japan and got associated with Pokemon. So there's a real guy. Oh, I've got Hannah Dragoness straight away. Nice. As a British Canadian, you now feel it's your birthright. Okay, if I can just wipe his side, I'm golden. What am I up against? I got a Snorlax. You have a Farfetch'd. Okay, let's play the Snorlax. Let's play Bill. I control Eradicate, Psychic Energy. What do I need for my Dratini? 10 for 1 for pound, and then I believe. Okay, you need 3 for slam. So 2 rounds of pound. Oh, yeah, sorry. Point. Okay, Psychic Energy's Farfetch'd. Leak Slap. Oof. If Tails, this attack does nothing, please get Tails. You can't use this attack again as long as Farfetch stays in play. Even putting Farfetch on the bench. Oh my god, it did nothing. You can use that exactly 1 time and it failed. God, that's just unfortunate. Psyduck. Okay, so you're doing weird bird Pokemon, is my takeaway from this. You're basically the flying gym. Okay, turns out I was just getting I just had an insanely good run of luck when I was flipping coins previously. It is not holding A. That is not a thing. I just had an insanely good run of luck, which, you know, shame, but whatever. You think they don't acknowledge the fact that the Doctor's a literal immortal alien and how that necessarily would affect his relationship to humans enough? I mean, that's very fair. Can definitely respect that as a point. Come on. Oh, give me a... Yeah, okay. It's absolutely just a run of bad luck followed by a run of good luck. There we go. Conan the Barbarian. Ooh, yeah. Though, is... Wait, hang on. Is Conan not also technically out of copyright? Revive. I thought... Not yet. Oh, when's used Inakuni... Wait, what the hell? What? Your active Pokemon is now confused. Inakuni wants you to play him as a basic Pokemon, but you can't. A mysterious creature, not listed in the Pokedex, he asks kids around the world, who is cuter, Pikachu or me? Wait, what? What the f... Huh? Oh, Is this guy the origin of Tingle? Maybe. Look him up. Ah, shame. I can't play trainer cards during my next turn. That's fair. Oh, thank you, SJ. You ever think about the deeply unsettling truth that as a companion you might come face to face with the reality that you're simply one in a long line of temporary human friends? You're not the first, you'll not be the last, you're basically a pet. That is do you know what? That is an interesting concept that has been explored. Not in Doctor Who, but that is one of the elements of Invincible. Originally the comic series by Robert Kirkman, now an Amazon Prime series. Never heard of it. So it's set in its own reason you want more. Okay, I'm gonna explain how it kind of requires me to be a bit spoilery. Is that okay with you, Kale? Also, like, this may be spoilers for everybody in the chat. Okay. I'm going to explain Invincible. You've read the comic? Fair enough. So, Invincible is the story of a kid called Mark, whose father is the basic Superman parallel called Omni-Man. You know, the story he's always fed to Mark is that he comes from a dying race seeking to protect the Earth. Turns out it's actually the other way. He's actually from a warrior race who basically one of their people can take over a world, and he's been doing the superhero gig as a way to basically weaken the defense forces of Earth. Like the first episode, I believe, ends with him murdering the Ersatz Justice League. But part of the ongoing series is that Viltrumites have a very strong genetic line, which results in the fact that basically they can reproduce with any species, including humans, which is where Mark comes from. But he has basically taken partners, you know, one or more partners in each world he has gone to, of which there have been several, and spent time and had children on other planets, and has basically had those children, you know, has basically seen his previous partners as effectively pets, because he is an immortal alien that just goes around the world taking over, leaving his spawn to then, like, control and rule. Hate to discover that your dad's an interplanetary fuckboy. Yeah, I mean, it's almost... you can somewhat forgive him when you learn that he's voiced by J.K. Simmons, but you are absolutely right. But yeah, there are a number of issues and stories relating to Mark's mum, who is the partner of Omni-Man, who then subsequently became a fuckboy, and how she deals with it in the aftermath. Don't confuse me, bastard. Oh, I don't receive damage due to resist. Okay, fine. That's handy. Do I have... I don't have full heal. Full heal would be super useful. Do I have anything on my... Okay, I got stuff on my bench. It's fine. Do I have a computer search? No, sadly not. What do I have on my bench? Oh, I've got a Snorlax. You have a deep interest in things that deal with human repercussions of larger-than-life characters. Honestly, you would probably vibe with Invincible, if I'm honest, because it does have a lot of stuff that that explores those elements within superheroes, like, you know, particularly things like what does the wife of Superman after he turns evil do, because she has not worked for several years. She's now having to pick up the slack because her husband has left and been chased out of the family home. You know, just... Oh, damn, that was a mistake. Fine. Whatever. And there's also, like, elements of... I think, you know, it carries on in that vein where, you know, she does have connections to the superhero community. This is an unutilized thing in superhero fiction in general. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's fun because she has connections to the superhero community in general, and like it is how she interacts with that now after the revelation. Bloody hell! I'm gonna do more damage to myself than this drowsy. I really would like to get a goddamned... I really want to get a Dragonair, because the Dragonair would be super useful. No, Dragonite. Dragonite, not Dragonair. You know what? I'm just going to switch to this Snorlax. Speaking of Pokemon designs, you help? Whoa, no! Wait, what? Fuck you! Oh, you absolute... I hate Confusion. Confusion is terrible. Dragonite, it is kind of Charizard's dorky little brother. Fine, you know what? You get one. You get one of these. Anything specific about Dragonite you dislike, or just generally? Okay, it'd be really nice if this could be a... If I could draw a full heal at any point. Dragonair is so cute, and Dragonite doesn't even have the right colors. You know what? Fair. I cannot fault that. Like, I do like the snake dragon design of Dratini and Dragonite. I think you could have done more with that. Weirdly, I feel like, actually, if you get right down to it, like, understanding the... Actually, huh. Do you know what would make a better evolution for the Dragonite, for the Teeny line? Gyarados. Now that I think about it, like, Gyarados, and that, like, I know there are definitely some Pokemon where the design was changed, and you can kind of see the reason. So, like, for example, if you look at Venonat and Venomoth, they don't actually have a huge amount of similarity, but there's another Pokemon that has the same eyes as... I think Venomoth might have originally been part of the Caterpie line, and Venonat might have been that might have been the first evolution of Butterfree. Because if you actually look at like how their eyes are designed, like the eyes of Caterpie and Venomoth match quite well. Flying Ice, yeah, like Gyarados is the reason people catch Magikarp. But I also wonder, like, now that I'm thinking about it, there is a lot of connection between... Well, there's some connection between Magikarp and Dragonite, because they are, like, the same colour. The concept of Magikarp evolving into Gyarados is based on the Chinese mythological tale of the carps leaping over the Dragon Gate. According to legends, carps that leap over the legendary waterfall, called the Dragon Gate, are rewarded their perseverance and transformed into... Okay, so now I'm even more convinced. I think that Gyarados was originally Dragonite, and I think Dragonite was originally Gyarados. I have no basis on that, except for colour schemes, but if that's the direct reference... Like, recognizing Gyarados is more akin to a Chinese dragon, but I think there is definitely some cross-pollination in that particular design document. Like, I have no proof of this, it just... I have that vibe. Oh, wait. Oh, no space on the bench. Okay. Keep sticking Psychic Energy on this Raticate, then. Okay, fine. Have I drawn a pack? I don't think I have a... Dragonair and Dragonite were designed by different artists. That would also explain it. But it is quite weird that you do it in such a way. Oh, fuck you. Oh, wait, no, I can't be paralyzed. Snorlax can't be paralyzed. Oh, this is amazing. This is great. I drew computer search. What do I... Oh, wait, no, I don't have... Oh, I can't actually... I can't get Dragonite now. That's a shame. Oh, well. But even if they were, like, this was, like, that's a Gen 1 Pokemon. They were all, like, working in the same studio. They were not, it's not like they were, they weren't collaborating. Like, Pokemon was a... You just like the way Dragonite looks? I respect that. I think it's... I also agree, like, based on the design, I think it could be much better. I think it could be more connected. I am inclined to agree with you. This has been a very long-winded fight, but there better be, like, a really good prize for this, because this has been a very tedious fight. You know what Pokemon is perfect? No notes? Yeah, you already said. Haunter. by making me dreams. Boom. Nice. Also, Beedrill. That is true. Yep, Beedrill is pretty great. Like, as far as like Pokemon design, there is no. It tells you exact like names on point, designs on point, great design. Agreed. You like Machoke? Well, we don't judge. I feel like I think I like Machoke is an interesting design. Fighting type that's a grey dude. Yeah, I like the like clear wrestling inspired design. And I like the kind of, the decision to go from like 2 arms to 4 arms, making it a bit like Goro. But it also just like is just a guy. I feel like that's a big problem with a lot of fighting Pokemon. Like Hitmonchan, also just a guy. Just a very emaciated guy. The evolutionary progress from Graveler to Golem annoys you. Also fair. Hey, you're pretty good. I'll give you this boost back. Don't say why I lost. Oh my god, you are basically Danhausen. Don't tell anyone I lost. Zapdos, these are not useful. And another boost back. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's absolutely. I think you are correct, Gale. You're correct, and you should say it. Oh, hello. Okay, this is actually possibly. Ooh, Vileplume. Cool. Diva. I'm sorry. What is this? Choose one of your own Pokemon in play in a stage of evolution. Discard all evolution of that stage. Or why would I want that? Whatever. I'm both cards and dance. Soul and Rhythm are the secret. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll become a poet. Hello, Danhausen here. The fact that he didn't show up on Halloween was a disgrace, by the way. Your face. Oh my god. Like, you really put every pixel into that frown. I respect it greatly. Also, I need to do my deck. Modify deck. Shelter and Cloister, also perfect Pokemon. Yep, I can see that. So it might actually be worth me keeping... Are you any good? Peck and Mirror Move. Agility and Drill Peck. You wonder if there's Porygon 2 in this game? No! This is, before... This is only the original 150. This is the first wave of Pokemon. This game is from, like, 1999? So they were still riding high off the original Pokemania. Okay, what about Pidgey? Oh, I only have a Pidgey. That's rubbish. Farfetch'd. Far. Potsmat. You know what? That might be worth keeping in. That's not. But Pot Smash is, you know what, that just for some resistance might not be bad. HP50, that's not terrible either. Farfetch'd, also a perfect Pokemon. You know what? I can't disagree with you, Kale. It is absolutely great. Okay, which is the least shit Ghastly? Now, that one at least has a damage that it can do. Oh, also it's resistant to punching, so yes, have that. This Haunter... Abracadabra, indeed. Okay, we're just pretty much going to get as many Ghastlys and Haunters onto the field as we can. Mewtwo. 10 more damage for each Pokemon card. Each energy card attacks defending Pokemon. Level 53 Mewtwo. Yep. I don't know why they have levels. I think this is just like to differentiate cards so you can have like multiple Pikachus. Like all the Pikachus do something different. You know what? I am going to put in a Spearow and a Fearow. And also a couple of Farfetch'd. That worked. That balanced out pretty well. We're also going to remove a couple of double colorless, put in a couple more psychic. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good deck. They should make Canadian Pokemon. You just want a moose and a goose and a beaver. I mean, there is a beaver Pokemon. I'm actually not sure there is a. You know what? I don't think. I too am surprised there is not a moose Pokemon. I feel like there must be a goose Pokemon, but it escapes me. I am Mitch. They chose Mitch. Mitch, Master of the Fighting Club. You were just really picked on at school, weren't you? That's what brought you here. You were bullied. I have to warn you, they will be unable to defeat me. If you wish to duel me, you must defeat... Wait, where are they? They're training at other... Wait, why? Can you tell me where they are? Oh, for fuck's sake. What a colossal pain in the ass. Right. Where? How do I know where they're training? Like, I've not encountered them? Like, are they obvious? Like, if I go in here, will there just be a random new person? I'm training here at the Top Rock Club, but... Okay. You are actually... Yes, I would love to duel Chris. Okay, single match, 4 prizes. You're going to defeat me. Muscles for Brains deck. Okay. Okay, so we start with Ghastly. Amazing. We start with Pokemon which are absolutely perfectly designed to fuck up the average... Fuck up the average Pokemon. Fuck up the average fighting Pokemon. You're going to have just like a bunch of normal types now, aren't you? Why? What is the point of this deck? Absolutely crackers. What do you need? You need... Okay, 10 for Lick. I think this will... Wait, what does this do? 2 energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Ghastly... Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. This is going to be slow, but... You have a resistance to psych... Oh my god, you tedious ass. Well, this is fucking stupid. Well, better start buffing Farfetch'd. You know what? Just done. Not even gonna bother. Goose and it should be fighting Fly. Do you know what? I think that would be better than the current fighting Pokemon that they have, which kind of makes sense. Kind of. Like, it's not great, but it is... It kind of makes sense. I don't absolutely hate it, but it is a bit of a weird one. Like, Hawlucha is... I don't know. I don't know what the opinion... I don't know how I feel about Hawlucha. Geesa Bastards? Oh, I know. It's the... Like, I have to cycle along a canal to get to work. And, yeah. That involves passing back passing past a large family of geese. I am ever terrified when I'm cycling that I'm going to get attacked. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna get this Machop. There you go. Double damage. Fuck you. Yeah, geese and swans. Anything with a long neck, basically. Dislike. There's an opportunity for a regional specific version of Omanite. Oh, tell me more. Wait, hang on. Do I know this? Another Ghastly. Cool. Is this a shit Ghastly? Amolite. Oh yeah, this is shit. Okay, fine. Canada is the only place Amolite is found in the world. Huh. Cool. Fucking Tauros. Why'd you... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, wait, no. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Bill, draw me a Haunter. Draw me a Haunter. Please, God, fuck. Okay. Good news. What are you for Gengar? 3. So this Ghastly can become a Gengar as soon as we find a Haunter. Piss fuck. Oh no, you. Okay, to be honest, whilst licking is not going to do any damage because you have resistance, I at least have the opportunity to paralyze you so you can't actually do anything to me. It's a type of fossilized ammonite that has a distinctive red to green to red shift. Oh, cool. That would be a really effective and good good variant on ammonite. You're absolutely right. I agree. I could absolutely see Canadian region specific ammonite. Canadian variant even. I've already attached. Fine. Oh, hang on. Energy removal. Fuck you. That one. You're fucking huge and could have some insane fossil Pokemon. Fossil whale. I mean, just fossil mammoth, frankly. I mean, I guess the other issue, though, is that you do have the, just obvious point that, to an extent, like, whilst they have made a region out of, like, the UK and Spain and France, for, like, America, it's been, like, individual city. Like, I'm pretty sure one of, like, Pokemon Black and White takes place just in New York. And, yeah, and Pokemon Sun and Moon takes place in Pokemon Hawaii. So it's like, you get one state. Pokemon map. I would like that. That would be cool. Like, I fully admit I'm very, very biased because my in-laws are from the Maritimes. But yeah, Pokemon Maritimes would be a lot of fun. Like Halifax, and then, you know, make PEI like the site of some massive get served cell to PEI. Yes, same brain cell. Make PEI like a final dungeon, where like the Pokemon Canada, Cinnabar Island of Canada. Yes, lots of jellyfish and squids. Yeah, lobsters. You need a lot. You need a really good lobster Pokemon. What am I doing? Did I put a... I have not. I don't need this. Also puffins! Yes! True. You need a tartan lobster you can only get in Pokemon Halifax. If nobody understands that reference, that is literally... There is a tartan lobster, giant wooden tartan lobster that greets you as you come into Halifax Airport. Killer whale Pokemon. Yep. God, I feel as soon as I get a Haunter, this guy is just doomed. Nope, not for you. I have not got... There's actually, like, computer search in my deck somewhere. As soon as I get that and get a Haunter, this guy is doomed. Doomed, I tell you. These fights are taking so long. There we go. Oh, there's the boy. Can I immediately evolve into Gengar? No, I can't. What do you do? Defending Pokemon's now. Fine, you know what? We'll do it anyway. Just see if we knock it to sleep. Oh, you go to sleep. Cool. Excellent. Love that. Love that. Oh, you got an Analyte example. Thank you, Kale. Gengar. And I believe we want to add another Psychic to you, because then you can actually attack. Dark Mind. Choose a Pokemon on the bench to give damage to. Okay, take the weak one. You don't receive damage, but you know what? We're just going to take damage. In Human World, Nightmare wakes you up. In Pokemon World, Nightmare puts you to sleep. It's true. What? Gust of Wind? I hope I got Gust of Wind. I really need a goddamn Gust of Wind. Blah. Oh, I should have checked if I had Gust of Wind. Damn it. Hit that Meowth. Fuck it. I actually think I do have a Gust of Wind now that I think about it. No, I don't. Okay, fine. My Gengar's about to die. This is annoying. Dark Mind. Hit the Meowth. Punch it in the face. Cool, you get to take out my Gengar, which is a shame. Spent a lot of time getting that Gengar. Ah well. Farfetch'd, you're on. You know what? Straight 30 damage. We're just gonna we're just gonna fuck with that. Wait, my Pokemon or your Pokemon? No, your Pokemon. Okay. What? No. Damn it. Unimpressed by this. And put the Ghastly in. Fuck. The Ghastly is shit. Please draw me something good. Gust of Wind, Energy Surge. Which Ghastly is this? Sleeping Gas Destiny one. This is not the Ghastly I wanted. Okay, Gust of Wind. Get this fucking Machop in, please. Okay, there's a learning possibility here, because, fuck me, have I decided to get an absolutely shit, have I got myself in quite a shit situation? Fuck. You know what? Computer search, amazing. Don't need that. Don't need that. Grab me. Where are you? Haunter. Are you the good Haunter? You're not a very good Haunter. There we go. We can sort this out. Are you a better Haunter? Dream Eater. Hypnosis and Dream. You know what? Probably better. Wait, what do you need for... 2. Perfect. Great, great, great. Let's do this. Attack. Hypnosis. Because basically, you can just always stay asleep. Amazing. So now, I consistently... This is the most boring match. Okay, this Machoke's going down. See, that energy removal can go for this... This Tauros. Dream Eater. 100 damage, please. Double Colorless Energy. Absolute shit, but okay. Okay, and now you're confused. Oh, shit. Huh. Well, this is a problem. Got a fucking Spearow. Pop that on it. God, I need you to... I have 2 of... Yeah, I don't have the ability to... Yeah, I think I lose. Yep, I lose. Shit. Okay, so the ghosts was not a great idea. Fucking hell. Okay, so what we've learned there is that because normal types have such a resistance, psychics are basically fucking useless. Because everybody has a bunch of normals in their deck. So, what we're going to do instead, we're just going to set them on fire. Because you know what's not... Because you know what... Because that is always a solution. Ponyta... Rapid... You know what? Fuck it. 4 of these. Oh, no. 4 of these. Anything else? The bird's worth it? I'm not sure the birds are worth it. I'll keep 2 Spearows and a Fearow. I will keep the Farfetch, because actually, the Farfetch was genuinely good. Like, actually, do not undermine the perfect boy. Farfetch was great. Anything? Are these Magmars any good? Fire Punch and Flamethrower. Okay, that one's shit. Yeah, okay, we'll stick this one in just for another extra bit. Honestly, not needing enough of that. Save that deck. This is a tip for life, chats. If you're ever in a fight with somebody, set them on fire. We'll finish that fight very quickly. Or at least change it into a very different situation. Of course I just draw Farfetch'd. Fuck. Fine. Okay, that being said, I could probably I can hopefully get rid of you very quickly. Right. Do that. Do Bill. Fire engine. Okay, this is not... Okay, you know what? Computer search. We're just gonna discard a couple of fire energy and revive, and then we're going to grab a Ponyta. Because I'd like something just to have on the back. Literal back burner. No, I'm not going to do Leak Slap right now. I'm just going to tank this thing. Because actually, it can't do any damage to me. This is the benefit of Farfetch'd, is that Machop cannot do damage to me. Yeah, see, that's why it's doing it. Nope. Fire energy. Put that on Farfetch'd. Attack with Pot Smash! I will smash your weed. That was quick. That was much quicker. Preferred that much more. Ridiculous. Charizard, another Haunter. Is that a good one? Nope, rubbish one. Honestly, like, if I can get more Gengars, that might be worth it. But honestly, they're just not very... Hang on, was Pokemon... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, okay. I just got Pokemon Breeder. That is definitely a possibility. Challenge Hall, Pokemon Dome. Would you be hiding in the Psychic Club? I feel like if you have cojones... Nope. No, I would not. Hey, Caster! Hello! How you doing? Hope you're well. How are you? How was... You were playing... You were also playing Pokemon. You were doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke, right? If I recall correctly. I saw you... you kind of finished with... Oh, hello. Thanks. But yeah, thank you very much for swinging by. Thank you for bringing your community over. If you're not familiar with me, folks, I am Loxley, Setter of Strategy, the Captain Card Shark, the board game GOAT. As you can see, we are also playing Psychic. We're also playing Pokemon, but we're doing the card game because, you know, it's kind of on the brand. Raffi, thank you so much for swinging by. I've seen you on Caster's channel a couple of times. I know that you are you're playing the Teal Mask DLC. Shut off OBS and DVR with you. Absolutely, take your time. And if you need to like raid and run, also fine. Like, you know, I know that after a few hours of streaming, that you can kind of lose track. Okay, no, not you. You seem new, my friend. No, okay. Oh, you're okay, good. You're Jessica of the Fighting Club. Sorry, we're in the most annoying thing where I'm trying to find the fighting people, but they're not in the fighting club. They're scattered across the map. Found 2 so far. Oh, you must be Loxley. I heard about you from Mitch. Defeating you should be more fun than training. Yes, I will duel you. Come on, let's do it. We did try the first guy with Psychic Pokemon, but the key thing that I'm finding with a lot of these Pokemon decks is that they usually have like the core type and also normal type, and normal type have a resistance to Psychic, which has just absolutely destroyed me in the first round. Okay, Farfetch'd, however, amazing Pokemon for this gym because also computer search, couple of bills, brilliant, love that. So, should be able to get some good stuff out fairly quickly. What's the deck looking like now? How many badges? I am currently trying to get towards the 7th badge. I've got 6, need to get 7th. I just have to do Science Club and Fighting Club. Currently working my way through Fighting Club. I'm pretty much defaulting to a... particularly for fighting, I've kind of gone... fire Pokemon with a few backup birds, because 1, who doesn't like Farfetch'd, and 2, Oh, actually, this is a really good time to use... I got another Farfetch'd. Cool. Right, let's use my bill. Ponyta, there we go. Pop that in. There's no hand limit, so might as well play Bill again. Energy... Was that energy removal? I do have an energy removal. That's good. I also have a computer search. I don't... Okay, I can use the computer search to get Ponyta. Not Ponyta, Rapidash. That, I know words. That far-fetched. We are going to attack with Leak Slap. This is a weird attack because you basically have to flip a coin. If it does not do anything, if it gets tails, it does nothing. If it is heads, it will do 30 damage and take out this Rattata. However, you can only use it once per match. God damn, I now cannot use that again until... So I now have to get myself up to... Did I manage to find any double colorless energy? That would work really well with that Farfetch'd. Do you know what, Caster? Didn't think of that. It's a good point. It's a shame. It's a shame you weren't here like 5 minutes ago when I was putting this deck together. I will bear that one in mind. God damn. I drew Bill. That's fine. Like, only one down. Got a couple of potions in hand. Actually, hang on. Smash. Okay. You know what? We got 2 flame energy. We've got potions in hand, so we can take this Rattata out. What is your other Pokemon here? It's a Machop that has low kick. I don't want to fight that right now, so we're going to just be done. Hopefully, you can't take this out in one fight, in one attack. Yeah, so I can heal that off. But yeah, how are the so how is the Scarlet Violet DLC? How are the I guess the Canary Islands? I don't know. I don't know. This is one thing I do find a bit weird with Pokemon, particularly recent Pokemon, is they don't commit to their region in the DLC. Like, what exactly were the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra meant to be? A genuine question is, like, the Isle of Man? The Isle of Sky? I just don't know. Right, there we go. Oh, and a Rapidash. Awesome. It seems that you fly back to Okinawa and Lake Shorten Shields, Scotland, and yeah, you believe the Isle of Man. Ah, fair enough. It was meant to be the Isle of Man. Okay. Wow, they really went all in on that. Fuck. Well, piss. That was unfortunate. Oh, this is gonna be quick. Shit. Okay, I've got a computer search. I desperately need to get rid of... Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of a potion, and the plus power is not going to do me any good unless I have the ability to fucking play it. Right, Ponyta goes there. This Machoke. Okay, energy removal here. Also... Fire energy onto you. Pray for Loxley that I am able to get off the Leak Slap. Come on, please, heads. Damn it! Game hates me. Yeah, I got nothing I can do with this. Can't be used twice. Just not a thing that's allowed. Okay, so fortunately, you apparently... Okay, there's another bloody Ponyta. Do you have enough? No. Oh god, I'm mana fucked. Oh, damn it. Get the fuck rid of it! Fucking Spearow. Oh, how am I mana screwed? How am I mana screwed? Okay, fortunately, you're also mana screwed apparently, so yay. But, yeah, just get rid of it. Go. Switch over. Attack. Agility. What the hell? Stomp. Fine. Stomp. Please, plus 10 damage. Okay, whatever. Ugh. You know, about an hour ago, I thought I'd found the secret to consistently getting heads. Hadn't. It was just not a thing. Grab this Farfetch back. I thought if you pressed and held A consistently, it's like, oh yeah, that's always gonna be a fucking flip. A fucking... No, just bad luck, mate. You're so funny. Oh, what is the funny thing about the Coin RNG? Is it that it literally hates me? Because I have noticed it's weirdly possible to get, like, a lot... Like, I think I got about 10 heads in the row. The game makes a string of scoring results as the start of battle and calls them as... Oh! Huh. Weird. Very weird. Why would that be the method? Why? I'm very... Why? The end of your opponent's next turn, discard Defender. Damage done by that Pokemon attacks is reduced by 20. Okay, fine. Probably free up processing power rather than halting the game to actually calculate it. Okay, yeah, I see the point of that. It's just... Like, for my purposes, it's just mildly annoying. So in a parallel universe, if you knew the order, you can let the opponent flip coins you don't want. That's impossible without save states. I mean, to be fair... I do have those. Because of the thing I'm using. I'm just not using them. But that is really interesting to know. But, I'll be perfectly honest, I feel like it would have taken me just as long to go through these fights again without having to do a save, without save scumming, because that just feels... like a very tedious option. Okay, which is another Rapidash. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We've got Eradicate. Cool, that's fine. I think this is like 60. Perfect. Okay, you're using bites. This is 30 damage. I've got a potion in hand. Stick on that fear on that Ponyta. Stick that on you as well. Also, potion this. Agility. Also, this is quite a good wall. Assuming it flips well, but whatever. So yeah, sorry, I genuinely am interested, like, how you're finding the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Because I think I've kind of gone off on a bit of a rant with where the hell do they take place. But yeah, how is the Nuzlocke in Scarlet and Violet? Sure, why not? Agility. Took 10 damage, that's fine. Okay, for fuck's sake. Defender is the worst cut. What the fuck? I respect the fact that you did that, but also fuck you. Okay, I might... You said that so many times in Magic. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I think that they're all kind of... I feel like all of these card games kind of boil down to that after a certain point. It is just like, God, valid move, but fuck you. Like, I think this is, like... I definitely get... I don't know. I feel like I'm about to really fuck over my credibility as a board game streamer, but I'm not a huge fan of. I'm learning that I'm not a huge fan of trading card games, just because there's so much that could be very, very variable, and it's just really it can so often just come down to luck, which I find very frustrating. Like, I don't know, I think you could definitely see that when I played Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time, because honestly Yu-Gi-Oh is just... Yu-Gi-Oh has too many mechanics for my personal taste. There's just too much going on. And then you've got... What else was there? I've not fought any of you. You look like you might be a fighting person. Is the arrow to trade? You're definitely scientists. I don't understand science, but I understand Pokemon cards. I'm lost. Speaking as a decent Yu-Gi-Oh fan, very fair. Okay, good. I did play Yu-Gi-Oh once on stream using Master Duel, and I was just... One, it took me a goddamn hour on stream to wait for the damn thing to install, because apparently installing... You still have to install shit after you start the game. But also, it's just like, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Randomness can be hard to work with, but you find it allows the creative expression you don't get in, like, board games. See, I think I do get that, and I think it can be very fun to build a very thematic deck, but also it requires so much precision on the mechanics. And I like mobile games, love that shit, and Master Duels are technically a mobile client. Yeah, that is very fun. Also, Yellow King Hunter, thank you very much for swinging by. I appreciate you swinging in. All members of this club are girls, but I can't beat girls who are this tough. You must be Loxley. Mitch told me all about you. Beating you must be much better than losing to the girls. I mean, we could just go get a room. That seems more like what you more your vibe here, but whatever. Yu-Gi-Oh is hard just because it's so much based around combos made out of other combos. I absolutely get that. From what I have also seen, I think the fact that there's no cycling out of older cards means that things from years ago can just be so very... Yellow King's a regular? Okay, cool. Thank you for swinging. Thank you for joining the raid. Thank you for sticking around. I do hope you enjoy your time here. Like that's the thing that struck me when I've looked into Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the fact that you have however many hundreds of thousands of cards just going for however long. It feels like it's quite a difficult thing to balance well. And you need to know like 5 different mechanics for summoning. Computer search. Okay, let's grab this energy search. We will grab this fire energy. Yeah, sure. I think you still need... Ugh, that's a shame. Fine. Done. You're considered a regular. No, to be fair, this is something I'm really enjoying recently, is like people who are... hot take. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has worst art of any top TCG. I'll be honest, and this is... So, I'm going to absolutely wear my heart on my sleeve here. I grew up with Pokemon. I got Pokemon Red when I was very young. It was one of my first video games. I grew up with Magic, and I've kind of been interested in a lot of the lore. I feel the big issue I find with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that I don't really have anything to, like, hang my hat on, if that makes sense. I didn't put this fucking... Okay, fine. Original Yu-Gi-Oh! You can see that. Current era Yu-Gi-Oh! Are very pretty. The punk line of creatures kicks ass. Okay, fair enough. I think for me, it's like the lack of a unified lore. Like, I feel like each release is its own, like, effectively isekai in a way, but handled in a way that's not as comprehensive as Magic. Which, admittedly, no one should want to be as comprehensive as Magic. Five types. Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, Pendulum, Link, Ritual. 6. I have no idea. Okay, Kale, have you decided that you want to be given a crack at Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh lore? You know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, I feel like that's the kind of the swing, isn't it? It's very much you either know too much or never enough. Some folks are hella mad at Magic's crossover content since it sits outside the lore. Yeah, I absolutely... It is a very weird one. I'm not sure how I feel about it either. Like, I get for the tie-ins, but also, like, yeah, as Flying Blue Ice says, Magic's in a tailspin with a new project a month. It's like, it's so... Like, the releases are so fast and frequent now. It feels like there's not enough time for people to get used to the cards, the mechanics, and the lore. It sounds frankly exhausting. And again, this is why I'm quite glad I'm not a TCG player. You know the Resurrections, and also you have some extremely old cards of ambiguous legality. Nice. I mostly know lore. Weirdly, I enjoy. There's a creator called Spice 8 Rack, who I really enjoy their content, and they've done multiple lore summaries and really comprehensive, very good. Yeah, Spice 8 Rack, good. I like the guy. Have very much enjoyed his content for a number of years, and that's why I know Magic lore. And Yellow King Hunter, you feel like you're both, given you don't know anything about timing, meta, or anything to the actual competitive play. Oh no, that is the worst of both worlds. You know too much about the card game, but you don't know the actual. You can't do meta. That's awful. Corrections. There were corrections, and also you have some. Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought it was Caster who said they had cards of ambiguous legality. I don't know why. That was. But of course, you would have old cards of ambiguous legality, Kale. That feels like a you thing. Urza does suck, and yeah, release rate's absurd. It means you can skip releases you don't vibe with thematically. Yeah, true. Nope, plot twist. Spice's video on Yawgmoth, Eugenics, and Domri Anarchy were both absolutely fantastic. I will also say, I super enjoyed... It's not related to Magic. They did a thing on horror board games recently, and that was just a super fun time. Very long, like, we're talking, it's a feature-length video, it's like 2.5 hours, but it's a really good examination of, like, how things like horror works and can be conveyed within board games. Highly recommend it. Plus, it's given me like ideas for games that I would like to play at some point. Whether I will play them on the stream, I don't know. Oh, hang on. 1 second. Just need to flip this coin. got the wedge back on, and it's going off on the other side of the room. You, the Phyrexian Colossal, and a Blurred Mongoose. Blurred Mongoose? Yellow King Hunter. Yeah, there is. There's another person with a Lovecraft name in here. Yeah, look who's Fatagan. If you are a fan of Lovecraftian horror, I would actually recommend checking out. I would recommend checking out Look Who's Patagon SJ's podcast, which is Blake Sky Private Eye, which is kind of a noir cosmic horror. Thanks, Kel. Both the same brain cell. Hitmonchan. Yeah, it's a really good detective piece with like a lot of Lovecraftian inspired elements to it. Kale is in it, Superhuman Food's in it, I'm in it. Yeah, it's currently on hiatus, so it's like good time to catch up. It was your first voice acting role. I have not been in the main thing, but I haven't been in several of the side stories. Not in main story. No, I know. But that yet is I did a killer job as the Doctor. Honestly I do have a weird I do have a very good I do a good line in Slightly Sinister Old Men. I don't know why. I think it's the whiteness. Which we should, and also the Britishness. Just because it's true doesn't mean we should say it, but I'm still gonna say it. You don't know why, but you love the turn noir sonar. Yes, absolutely. You too can have a noir sonar. Uh-oh, you're gonna kick my... I've not been putting energy. BSPI literally came about because you just assigned folks noir sonars. Nice. I really hope I've got a potion. Nope. It manifested that energy. Nice. What do I need on Spiro? Okay, energy removal on you. No card draw for you. Do we have anything else? Might as well just use his plus power. You had a fire, blah, blah, blah. You had a shower thought one day and went to SJ like, what if you made a side story? And now there are a bunch of side stories. Genuine question, Kel. Now that I think about it, are you in all of the side stories? Like, you may in fact be the most prodigious voice actor within the Blake Sky universe. You're not in GG, though you script edited. Kale, this is a silly idea. I just wanted to tell you. No, shut up, make this. I feel like within the community that we're in, that is how many of the plans that we end up involved in start. It is often just like, oh hey, here's a dumb idea. It's like, no, you now need to do this. Which honestly is something I genuinely love about the audio drama podcast community, which we are very, very tiny. You weren't going to be in AMVA, but you end up being the radio person. Ah, nice. I don't know which is GG of the shorts. Wait, why have you? Great Ghost. Yes, sorry. That was a great series. That was a great little mini-series. Like, actually, no, sorry. SJ, going back to what we were talking about earlier, yeah, now that I think about it, actually, no, you would do a really good Batman. You would write some really good Batman stories. Because you clearly have that genre savvy, and it's awesome. Did the CPU just put plus power on a non-damaging attack? Yes. Honestly, Caster, the AI has done such weird things this evening. Oh, Tucker wrote Great Ghost. Ah. Oh, and you're in Everything But Transatlantic Troubles, Kale's in Everything But Great Ghost. I feel like there's going to be a point where... Because I don't know if there's going to be a sequel to Transatlantic Troubles, but there's very likely to be a Great Ghost sequel at some point, I feel. Right, this tedious side quest is done. You just framed it as a radio show and write those framing parts? Ah! Tucker's written so much GG, you just haven't had time to edit the later installments? Oh, right. I can get on with it. I lost. I'll go back to my club and train. Oops, before I go, so this is the rule, take this. God, this would be a nightmare if this was a rule in, real life. Lose a Pokemon game, you've got to buy somebody a deck of cards. I didn't know... Oh. I'm sorry to hear that somebody vanished. I hope they're okay. Right, I'm going to stick with this club for this... You've heard not heard from Margot's... Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope she turns up again. They, possibly. Hi. So, you have defeated all of my pupils. The first magic card had anti-imp prizes as an official mechanic. Good lord. Why would you do that to people? Yes, I'd love to duel Mitch. Come on, let's go. Why do you have a wrestling ring? Why do you have a wrestling ring? One, behind you. Two, in your Pokemon card game club / gymnasium. What the hell are you doing? Anyway, Farfetch will be pretty good because Gym Leader theme is really good. There's also a card that you rip up to use it. Is that not in one of the I thought that was in one of the silver border decks. Silver border things. Makes you think of a fleet of folks riding motorcycles. Okay, drawn potion. Get Bill out. I drew energy removal. Confetti orb is a silver border. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. If anybody wants to know, silver borders in Magic are cards which are used to effectively... God, how do I explain this? They're kind of like non-canon cards, or not non-canon. They're not tournament legal, and they usually have like lots of silly powers, which is like sometimes how they will take out parody cards. Yes, joke cards. Thank you. Brilliant description. They used to be Magic sense of humor, and they weren't legal. Yes. Okay. It seems like I'm explaining this to potential future generations who have no idea what's going on about Magic. Unsets, indeed. Because everyone seems to be able to define these and explain them better than I am, which is pretty understandable. If your opponent has any bench Pokemon, choose one of them and this attacks... You bastard. My Spearow! You shit! I mean, to be fair, it's a Spearow. Who gives a shit? I actually, to be fair, I might want to just heal that because I don't have anything else in my hand. Actually, do I have a computer search? No, I have an energy search and energy removal, which I think I'm going to use, actually. Fuck your Hitmonlee. Gonna smash... Okay, Farfetch, that's clearly a pot with legs. Attack it. Smash it up. Okay, we're doing okay on... We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We got one down. One prize down. Fire energy. Cool. Yeah, I think we're pretty much just going to go for a fire deck for the final fight. It just seems to run a bit faster, which I appreciate greatly. As has been mentioned, Lyri, I've hung out with Lyri for too long and too many years, and now Arson is appealing. Water is also very popular. You believe Dugong is the speedrun deck. Oh, interesting. Oh, you fair. I'm actually just making these in the... I'm just making these as time goes by, like, on the fly. I'm not looking up the meta. I have no idea what the meta is. I'm just like, okay, I think I know one meta, which is, like, having a deck with just 4... what do you call it? 4... Not Magmar, Electabuzzes. 4 Electabuzzes. You basically just have to shuffle your deck until you get one, and then just go ham. You know what? I might do computer search for a Ponyta. Get rid of an energy search and a potion. Was that Haymaker? I have no idea, I'm afraid. It all boils down to what cards can do okay damage with minimal energy as far as this game's concerned. Yeah, no, I get that. The mechanics make sense. I think the mechanics balance very well. I think it's just I lack patience to an extent. Electabuzz and Hitmonchan can do 20 damage for what? For one goes burr. Ah, right, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, okay, you have nothing else. Fine. You remember No Evo Beatdown was a popular one on the old set IRL, like Yu-Gi-Oh's Mechanical Shakes a Beatdown. Oh, okay. What's interesting to you is with Universes Beyond in Magic, is how Magic isn't a setting but a framework stretch over other IP. It's which, yeah, and which does make sense. Like I feel that makes sense to a degree, but also like I can definitely understand why people, in much the same way, like, you know, the same could be said for any TTRPG. You know, just because you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, you don't need to actually use the settings of Dungeons and Dragons. You could very easily rejig it for like any other thing. It's, you know, there may be better skills and things that you could buy. You know, if you to play Dungeons and Dragons as the framework for a superhero setting, you wouldn't be using like the same classes. Makes some school design spaces. The recent Doctor Who cast had super interesting play, even though you'd only 5 characters. And Warhammer and Doctor Who and Warhammer were this done right. Ah, cool. I didn't know they'd done. I thought Warhammer did their own card games. I didn't realize they'd done a Magic the Gathering set. No Pokemon in Mitch play area. That took so much less time than any of the fights with your basic minions. Here, take this. It's the fighting medal. You'll find the secret to the decks of this club encrypted in it. Cool. So, Science Club. They had 4 commander decks, not a full set. Ah, Necros, Chaos, Imperium, and Tyrannid. Ah, fair enough. Laboratory booster packs, sweet. Mr. Mime, the second worst Pokemon. Hate that thing. Oh, I've got a Pidgeot. I've not actually got a Pidgeotto, I don't think. Of all things, I don't have a Pidgeotto. I hope to duel someone like you again someday. I will never come back to this gym. It was actually quite tedious. Okay. Oh, hello. Dr. Mason. I have information for you about Mitch's deck. He's a master of the fighting club. His first strike deck is built for a quick attack, but it's weak against psychic Pokemon. I suggest you duel him using the deck from the Psychic Metal deck machine. Here's a booster pack. I don't understand the appeal of certain things in this game. Like, I don't know why you would use Devolution Spray. It seems like a very weird thing to want. Did you try building your own deck? Yes, this time I'll give you tips on the types and number of cards you should include in your deck. If you have 3 of a basic Pokemon card, you'll want 2 of its Stage 1 and 1 of its Stage 2. If you follow this rule, your deck will be well balanced. You should have about 14 basic Pokemon and anywhere between 20 and 26 energy cards in your deck. I think this is supposed to be where I'm falling down, is I very rarely have those 14 basics. You might want to have a look at the decks in the deck machine for hints. I will not. Couldn't Devolve Spray into Evo heal a damaged Mon? It definitely ooh, maybe. This time I'm sending 2 booster packs. Wonderful. Oh, it's a Mew. Scythe Wave and Devolution Beam? Choose an evolved Pokemon, your own or your opponent's. Return the highest stage evolution card. Holy, wow. Cool. Omastar, Pikachu, Vulpix, Nidoran, Meowth, Voltorb. There's some good stuff in here. Maintenance. What is maintenance? Shuffle 2 of the other cards from your hand into your deck in order to draw a card. Ah, fun. That's kind of good. Nothing super interesting, though. Right. It's a gimmicky card, though. You guess there's an Eevee build you can experiment with for it? Oh, yeah, that would make sense. The thing that's hard for you to get used to in Pokemon or Lorcana is a lack of instantaneous response to opponent actions. I absolutely agree with that. The fact that you just have to sit there and take it, unless your Pokemon has, like, a specific power, is somewhat aggravating at times. Right, what is your deal? Because this is a Science Club. Characteristics of the Pokemon used in the Science Club. Strong against rock Pokemon, weak against psychic Pokemon. Many cards with attacks with poison and sleep effects. Get Snorlax out. Require grass energy cards to attack. Okay. Use Pokemon tries to attack, you must flip a coin. Yes, okay, that I'm aware of. Pressing the B button on the control pad to view your own. Fine. Fine. I don't need those. Cool. I'm gonna quickly... You know what? I might just quickly, hang on. So, strong against rock, weak against psychic. But I'm not gonna get psychic, because honestly, psychic, most of them have normal as a secondary type. And I'll be honest, that is infuriating. But what I really want is a shit ton of Snorlax. I have 2 Snorlax. That is, you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about stacks of responses or interaction. No, it's true. This might be a good time to check for ratios and put in the double colorless. Okay, that's a very good point. So, I have... I don't think I need Farfetch'd. I think I'd rather have Snorlax. Kangaskhan might actually not be a bad shout. Kangaskhan is actually very good as an early game draw. But yeah, let's have a quick look. So currently I have 2 Snorlaxes, 4 Ponyta, and 4 Rapidash. So 2. Okay, basics. 2 for Snorlax, 4 for Ponyta is 6, 1 for Magmar is 7. I am literally running with half the recommended. I'm running with half the RDA of Pokemon, basic Pokemon cards. So let's change that. Go with the Magma with Smoke Screens. It's astounding for early setup. Oh, really? Smoke Screen, so 10. If the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin. Okay, that's fun. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now... Okay, that's actually... That's real good. Yeah, we'll stick for it. We'll stick a few of those in. Good call, caster. Okay. Anything else that we really want? What is the difference between the Arcanines? Quick Attack, Flames of Rage, Flamethrower and Takedown, super expensive. Growlithe as a basic. Great for letting you sell your bench. Okay, fair enough. And what about Vulpix? Confuse Ray and Ninetales has Lure. Oh, so that's a gust of... That's basically a free gust of wind, but you need to discard energy to use it. Mix up. If your opponent has any basic Pokemon Evolution cards, they shuffle them into their deck. Oh, that's such a horror. Oh, that's monstrous. Flip 8 coins. This stack does 10 times the number of damage. My lord. Oh, your one piece trading card game. Devil Fruit set's on the way. That's awesome. I've got to say, like, despite my mild frustrations with trading card games, I do want to get into the One Piece trading card game. You know what? We're gonna do the we'll do the classic. We'll get a Charizard in. What can I remove? The Ninetales sounds fun. It's true. I think it's just one of those things where I just feel it will be mean. I feel like I'd rather have just more energy than energy search. Energy removal is real good. But I don't need 3, I don't think. Computer search, really selective, but not bad. Plus power's good. Gust of wind is sometimes good. Potion's good. Full heal actually might be good to have in this deck. I don't think I've used a single revive. So then I'm going to go and put in... Actually, yeah, put in a couple of double... In fact, put in as many double colorless energies I'm allowed, which I think is only 4. Yes, okay. That is fine. You tried to get into the One Piece anime and bounced off, but it'll be neat to learn how it plays. Oh, you made your Rebecca deck. Oh, wow. So they've got quite a thing. I absolutely... Like, to be fair, I understand the anime. Like, particularly early episodes of the anime is... I don't know. It's fine. I've been reading the manga. I've not watched any of the anime, though I am kind of familiar with the voice actors, just because they're very, very, very heavily connected. But honestly, no, I've been reading the manga for a little while now. I'm currently at chapter 850. I am nearly within 200 of being caught up. One Piece is so large. Honestly, I'll be perfectly honest, Caster. Just watch the live action series. Like, if anything is going to force Netflix to keep having to actually finish a thing, it's going to be the fan outcry if they try and cancel Netflix. If they try and cancel Netflix piece. Right. I feel it is too late to be picking on nerds. So, we are... This is quite a bop, actually. We're going to leave this here for today, because Kale is not going to get to tap their watch at me. I forbid it. I refuse. So we're going to go and find... Foiling your fun. How they characterize and racialize Usopp was a real struggle. Is that in the live action? The villain power sets of... yeah, I mean, the villain power sets are... Oh, in the anime. that sounds like a really interesting discussion that I would really love to have with you, and because I'm not familiar with how that happens in the anime. I imagine it's probably very similar in the manga because it's often a very similar thing. But I'd love to have that conversation with you, but it might be something we have off stream if that's okay. His dad's a dreadlock guy with face tattoos and abandons his sons. Oh, yeah, that is a very good. Yeah, no, that is absolutely a very fair point. That is pretty much consistent across all of the adaptations. Yeah, see where you're coming from. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna try and defend that. It's a very valid point and a good observation. Yeah, Usopp is definitely a weird one. Who is streaming? Who should we run into? You know what? I do. Somebody who I enjoy running into is somebody called. Actually, I'm going to do one check to see if there's any other VTubers in the Pokemon trading card game. I don't know if there will be, but we'll find out. Oh, there are a couple. Oh no, this is the wrong. I'm in the wrong thing. This is what happens when you're not paying attention to what you're clicking. You know what? Why not? There is somebody who is currently streaming. Their name is Bratty Succuboy. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Good name. It is fun. I was like, that was a very funny. It was just a very like, oh, there is somebody. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that name. That is fair. But yeah, if they accept it, we are going to raid into Bratty Succuboy. They are currently playing Sandshrew Sand / Only Challenge. That's fun. I love that there's a challenge for this game that they're using. But yeah, go give them the best. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will not. I mentioned at the top, but I'm going to reiterate it now. I am not going to be streaming on Saturday because I am going to be performing at the Audio Drama Hub Podfest on Saturday as part of the team from Eula's Choice. I will post something about that on Twitter and Tumblr if you want more details. Hopefully they'll be able to. There is going to be a live stream, but it's a paid thing. So, but I think they're trying to get access to the audio for after the fact. So touch wood on that. Anyway, next Tuesday, back to Elden Ring, getting my ass kicked by Melida, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming for you. Until next time, I've been Loxley, Sailor of Strategy, the Capering Card Shark, the board game GOAT. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.